Hey everybody, it's Adam with Tech Stocks here. We're going to break down the Fitbit Versa. Now this thing is a pretty interesting device. It comes with an NFC chip. It has small and medium size or large wristbands. This one is the one with the felt kind of I guess it's like cloth uh, wrist adapter or wrist linkage. And so I I'm I'm a little torn because the Fitbits are really they're nice. They're not bad devices. They're at the right price point in most cases. And in reality, I think the heart rate monitor works a lot better on these than the Samsung Active 2 or the Samsung Active for sure, because most of the Actives didn't work very well. But there's a lot of downside, and the biggest one being is the fact that it doesn't have that many apps. This one works with the Pandora app, but doesn't have a Spotify app that quite works quite well. And it definitely doesn't have Amazon Music streaming capabilities. So it also cannot be a phone or double as a phone. And it's just um, it allows you to upload music, it allows you to hold music for it. Um, but the way I would describe this is a non-connected device, and because of the limited apps that exist for it. Now, if it fits, if you look up and you say, "Oh, this is the app," or I do Pandora or whatever, then it's going to work pretty well for you, and it's going to be in that price range of $169 to $140, depending on where you are, depending on what you're looking for. That can deliver really good stuff, right? That can be exactly what you're looking for. Most people are looking for a little bit more nowadays, and most of the Fitbits do something really well I think other devices don't, and this one has no exception. It counts your steps better. It really does. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it has the gyroscope in there that's bouncing up and down. For whatever reason, the Fitbits and the Versa is no different. Counts your steps better. So if you're a step craze, if you're into it, and that's the only thing that matters to you, you want it to be, it needs to be spot on. The Fitbit's probably your choice. A, it's cheaper than an Apple Watch or an Active Watch, and B, in most cases, I think it's going to be to provide a more accurate step count. So maybe that's because they focused on it more. I'm not 100% sure, but it does a lot of things with wireless help. It can function. So if you go to a gym and you wanted to have connectivity and be able to stream music from the Pandora app, for example, and I know Spotify is working on it. I think they're right on the precipice of releasing that. But in most cases, it's underpowered. Now it's also underpriced comparatively to the competitors. So I think when you step back and take a look at this, I think it's really clear if um, if the price is really important and you want specific use cases, the Fitbit versus for you. Another option, though, would be to downgrade and get a much cheaper Fitbit, which is you can get them for almost $50, which does a lot of things this does, but doesn't quite do it. So this is almost like a reach for Fitbit to say, hey, I want to be able to have an Apple Watch but not pay for one, or have a Samsung Watch but not pay for one. And this kind of is like a happy middle ground, but in my opinion, it comes up short. So, all the things that you can do with it, I would step back and say it's not quite there. But if you're a Fitbit lover, I get why you'd stick with it. Um, Outside of that, though, either upgrade or downgrade. Go to the lower one or hop over to Samsung or Apple. Once again, this is Adam from Tech Stocks. Hope this was helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe.